So yes, a very good evening to all of you, and happy to be back. Happy to be helping you with another session on resume building today. We look at a resume makeover completely today, and yes, I do have 75 people. Um, Let me just look at yeah, yes. Um, so yes, resume writing, resume building, resume makeovers. We need to give those final touches to the resume. Otherwise, these resumes do not get selected, they get rejected in the initial screening round itself. When a resume reaches a recruiter's table, he decides whether the candidate can be called for an interview, whether the application can be taken forward, and sadly, most of the resumes get rejected because they're not in the right formats. They're not in the right formats. They have things which are not necessary, or things which are uh, not at all important. We tend to put information which is not important. We tend to put we've gathered this information, this wrong information from different places, and you've not had anybody to tell you that this is not the right information, and and you see that information on everybody's resume, and you think, yes, she's got it, I got it, he's got it, so I think it's right. Everybody's got it, so it is right. But then everybody's got the wrong thing. So this is one of my signature sessions when I do resume writing. This is one of my signature sessions where when I do the resume building sessions for people across, be it students or otherwise, even people who are already in their jobs and who may want a little information about how do we polish our resumes further. I happen to see that whether you are a fresher or whether you are a professional, you are making the same mistakes on your resumes. The first thing that I'd like to tell you, or the first thing that I'd like to bring to your notice, is that today what the market is expecting is an ATS resume format. We're all looking for an applicant tracking system software. There is an ATS software which the recruiters use, and this software helps recruiters to filter a lot of information about you. It helps them to select the right candidate. Your resume is passed through the software where the software picks up keywords from your resume, and then further helps the recruiter to process that application further. So without wasting any more time, or I would like to get into the session now, right away. I'm sharing my screen, if you can see it. So we're doing a resume makeover. All right. Now, this is the before. I'll show you the after a little. It may not be very clear. I've just taken pictures of a student's resume. He walked into my room one evening. It was about close, it was somewhere in the afternoon at about 2 o'clock, immediately after lunch. And he said, "Ma'am, this is my resume. Can you help me polish this? Can you help me redefine this and change this a little for me? Because the placements are happening, companies are coming to the campus, and I see myself kind of lost, and I do not know if this is the right format, if I've put the right information. What do you think needs change?" And yes, you can see that all that I've done with that green pen. I've written comments for him, and portions I have crossed out, portions I have striked out. I want to bring to your notice that the declaration, I have circled the declaration and I have cut that out, because that is the first annoying thing that a resume has, and that everybody is. I think when I have a class of about 60 people, 40 of them will be having the declaration on their resumes. It says, I hereby declare that the above information provided is correct and accurate to my knowledge. We do not need to make a declaration like that on our resume. And if you think you have a declaration like that on your resume, keep a hard copy of your resume in front of you and strike it out right now. Please strike out that declaration right now, because we do not have declarations. It's not right to have a declaration on a resume. You will not sign on your resume. You will not, there is usually that space for sign. There is usually that space for place and date. You will strike that out because that is not relevant. That's the first big no. You will not have a declaration on your resume. The second thing that I'd like to what I've crossed out is all whatever I have crossed out is that irrelevant information on the boy's resume. If you look onto my left hand side, if you look at this portion, I have written chat gpt, and I've written career objective. And this boy is a finance student, so I've written chat gpt career objective finance. So to help him craft a career objective for himself, I have asked him to make use of ChatGPT, because, yes, not all of us are very adept when it comes to writing the language. If you and I knew to write beautiful language, we would have been editors in a newspaper. Not everybody can write very well, so we need to take help of the AI today that you and I use. So here again, if you look at it, he calls it the objective, but then I say call it the career objective. What objective is it? We have various objectives. What objective is it? It is a career objective. So I've asked him to put a career here. Then I'm not going to keep this and explain things to you. I just wanted you to look at this. I want you to look at this. It ran into some 2 pages. This was, I think this was his first page, where again I have told him that please have a resume template for you. Choose a resume template for you, for yourself. Go to the there are a lot of websites. There are a lot of websites where you can get this resume template for yourself. I want you to choose an ATS resume format. ATS resume format. Put ATS resume format. Put ATS resume template in Google, and you will get hundreds of templates for yourself. Choose the one which is best for you. And then I've told him that flat number you can put. You have to put your address here, your complete address here, the mobile number, the email, and your LinkedIn profile. So this will be the place where he'll have his name. Suppose I have Shazia Sait here. Shazia Sait, my address is here. Bangalore is there. Mobile number, email, and LinkedIn. So now you can choose to have an ATS resume format for yourself, or if you want to type it on a Word document, again you should ensure that that resume does not run into more than 2 pages. But then if you have a resume format, or if you have an ATS resume template, you should be able to put all of that information in that one page of that ATS resume template. All of your information will come in that one page. I will show you how a ATS resume template looks like. So this is where I told him you need to write your additional courses, certifications. He's done his basic Excel. He's done a course in Canva, Coursera, etc. When I take you through it, you'll be able to understand. Now, a big no. What is that big no declaration? I hereby declare that all the information provided in this resume is true and accurate to the best of my knowledge. Signature and place is there. That is a big no. Cut it off immediately if it is there. Cut that off immediately. One more big no is if you have information, if you have details about your educational qualification in tables. If you have given that educational qualification in tables, I want you to remove that. The information will not come in tables. Yes, there was a time when when we were all running to make resumes. I remember a time when I started off my career, and at that particular time we didn't have laptops at home. I never had a personal laptop for myself. There were very few people who had desktops at home, and if somebody had a desktop at home, that is a symbol of luxury and status. So anything that we had to do with the internet, we had to go to an internet cafe, go there, use the system, rent the system for a little while. It's like for 1 hour you pay 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 20 rupees, and then your time is ticking, and then that's money, that's expensive money for you. And then you want to finish everything in 1 hour, because you even 1 minute beyond that becomes 20 rupees for you if it's 10 rupees per hour. So I remember having gone to a internet cafe at that time, and I told the gentleman there to make a resume for me. And the first thing that he took out he started typing on a blank sheet of paper, and everything looked very fancy at that time. The first thing that he typed was resume, titled the document resume. You will not title the document. The title of the document will be your name. If my resume has to be titled, the first thing that I will type there is Shazia Sait. So that will be followed by my address, my email ID, my phone number, and my LinkedIn profile. So I will not type out the heading saying that it's a resume. So yes, he typed out the word resume, and then he typed out something for me. He put in a very common um, career objective for me. I've read it so many times. I had it on my own resume. I have read it so many times. All students bring the same thing to me, looking for a challenging position in an organization where I can use my skills and talents to the best of my abilities. Everybody's got the same common career objective. I'll repeat it again: looking forward to to a challenging position in an organization where I can utilize my skills and talents to the best of my abilities, or to the best of my potential. This is one common career objective which everybody writes. So I say, don't write this. At least go to ChatGPT, use a few keywords, and write something for yourself. At least use chat gpt and generate something for yourself, craft something for yourself if you can't write on your own. So these are these big no's. And then, like I told you, when he started typing my resume out, he gave me a career objective like this. And going further, he gave me a table. It looked very neat. I was so impressed by the way in which he inserted the table in the on the word doc. It had name of the course, name of the institution, year of passing, and percentage. I'll repeat: name of the course, BCom, BBA, 10th, 12th, name of the course, name of the institution, college slash school, year of passing or year of study, and then percentage earned, percentage secured. So if it was EdiGlobe, all right, if it was EdiGlobe, and EdiGlobe is an educational institution where if it's an educational institution, EdiGlobe University, suppose it is Bangalore University. Year of study is 2020 to 2023, because maybe it's a BCom course, and then percentage secured is like 80%. So it was like a table, and then that table was everybody's favorite. All resumes looked the same. My resume looked the same, my cousin's resume looked the same, my friend's resume looked the same, my neighbor's resume looked the same. Everybody had the same format, and everybody was running around, submitting these resumes at I remember having submitted my resume at an employment office. I wanted a job, and I had gone to the employment office to submit my resume at that particular time. And then again, there was a point of time where these recruiters would post advertisements in newspapers saying that there is a particular vacancy for a particular position. You had to buy a newspaper to see what are the jobs available that day or that month in your city. Or for that matter, I always ambitious enough to be working in the best places. So all the nice places, I would walk in there, and then I would have a copy of this resume, and I would submit that resume there, hand it over, put it in an envelope, hand it over with a cover letter, hand it over. It would be signed saying that I'm looking for a position of XYZ, whatever designation I was looking at. I'm looking for a job in your organization. This is my CV, the very impressive CV. Oh, yes, that is all that we could do at that particular time, and that was impressive also. So it was impressive again in terms of the credentials it had, in terms of the qualifications that it carried, in terms of the person that I was. So yes, would go submit it, hand it over, and then come back, and then yes, that was a format that was used in those days. And recruiters would also call. They would I would leave it at the reception saying that give it to the HR personnel, give it to the HR manager. After 2 days, I would keep waiting for my landline to ring. The landline would ring, and then they would say, I'm calling from this place. You had visited, you had dropped your resume at our place, please come down for an interview. So the resume just gets you a phone call. After that, you go sit in front of the recruiter and market yourself, tell him as to who you are, what your personality is, what achievements you have, and link all of that to the role that they are offering you. So I used to get these calls. These calls would be made, and then I would go there and talk to them about the skills and qualifications that I had. So yes, what is an ATS resume format? It is an applicant tracking system. It's a resume format which ensures that your resume is easily read and understood by automated systems which are used by employers. And it's very important that you have keywords when it comes to your resumes. Now, for a position like mine, learning and development, I need to have the keywords for me are learning, development, training, facilitation, instructional designing, training programs. Um, so these are some of the keywords that I may want to use when it comes to my field. So when the ATS resume, when the applicant tracking system kind of tries to read the resume through the software, it picks up words like facilitation skills, training programs, learning, development. Um, so all of these words are picked up. It's aligned closely to learning and development, which is my field. And then it says shortlisted. When that is shortlisted, that's when the recruiter would pick up his mobile. He'll pick up his phone and then give you a call to meet him. What are the sections in an ATS friendly resume format? Now, I'd like to give it to you first. I'd like to give you the sections in a resume format, which probably you can, make a note of. So, and then later on, I will go to explaining as to what would come in each of these. And for that, I think I will maybe want to use the chat box and maybe put the sections there. Um, just a second. Not able to see the. Okay, the first thing that I want you to look at is 1 second. Okay, the first thing that will be there is I'm typing that out for you. So it will be the um, personal details. Okay, I will just put that there, personal details. career objective, educational qualifications, additional certifications. After that will be internships, projects. After that will be your extra curricular activities. If you're making a note, your personal details, career objective, educational qualifications, extracurricular activities, volunteer experience, followed by awards, honors. You can use any of these words. You can either say awards and honors. You can call it awards and accolades. You can call it awards and achievements, or you can just keep it as accolades. You say awards and achievements, awards and honors, awards and achievements. You can call that awards and achievements. After that, you have hobbies, no, personal, no, languages known, languages known, languages known, and you have your hobbies. And then maybe one line where you can say references. Upon references, you will put a colon and then you will say upon request. So that you can probably take from here. I'm going to keep this information and then take you forward so that you will be aligned towards whatever we are discussing. I will share my screen back so that you can see what is happening here. Okay, contact information, you'll put your full name there. When I show you the ATS resume format, you'll understand where your name comes, where you need to put your name. So according to the template, if the template says your name needs to come into the middle of the document, you'll put it in the middle of the document. If the template you have chosen requires that you put your name on the left-hand side, you'll put your name on the left-hand side with your phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile. I have put optional there, but today everybody expects you to have a LinkedIn profile. So your LinkedIn profile is important and mandatory. Address, you can you can just maybe mention Hebal, Bangalore, or Whitefield, Bangalore. That should be enough. I may not want the flat number, the road, the street. All of that may not be required. You may just give me the place, the locality in which you are, and then maybe name of the city. One thing that I would want you to remind yourself is that suppose you're not from Bangalore. All right, you're not from Bangalore. Suppose you are from let's say suppose you're from Chennai. All right, you're from Chennai. But then the address that you will give there is, suppose I'm from Chennai, I will give Shazia Sait, and I will give I'm not going to give my Chennai address there on the top of the resume. I will give my Bangalore address there wherever I'm staying. Suppose I'm staying in Whitefield, Bangalore. I will say Shazia Sait, my full name, my phone number, email address, LinkedIn profile, and then I'll say Whitefield, Bangalore. And then when I talk to him, when during the interview, when I'm called for an interview, there I would say I'm basically from Chennai, and then I came to Bangalore for my education or came to Bangalore for a job, etc. As to why I'm here in Bangalore. What usually happens is if I put Chennai there, if I say Shazia Sait, and then suppose I put my Chennai address there, when the recruiter is looking at your resume, he may think that it is an outstation candidate and say, Shazia Sait from Chennai, we are not looking at outstation candidates. So by the time she relocates and comes and takes up this job, or she may not be even available for an interview, because she is in Chennai. She may not be able to meet us personally. So just keep this aside. We may not want to process this further. So, one thing that you need to remember is when you put your address, you will put the address of the place that you are currently residing in. You may be from a different city, but then if you are in Bangalore, you will put your Bangalore address there at the top of that resume. Professional summary or career objective. So you you need to write a career objective. You need the recruiter is interested in your career goals. The recruiter is interested in who you are. The recruiter is interested in what skills you bring to the table, what educational qualifications you bring to the table, and how are these educational qualifications, skills, and talents, how would they align to the role that the recruiter is going to offer to you. So it is very, very important that you have a career objective for yourself. Professional summary is for those people who have worked, who have that work experience. So maybe I will put a professional summary for myself there. But for students, you need to have a career objective. And today, maybe I can kind of teach you to use ChatGPT to write a career objective for yourself. I'll just take you through. Maybe we'll use ChatGPT for maybe around some 10 minutes and see how we can make use of the software to, you know, get something worthwhile for ourselves. I'm just logging into the ChatGPT account. Okay. So here I say career objective, MBA, finance, professional. These are my keywords, all right. Um, Career objective, MBA, finance, professional, financial portfolio, taxation, investments, organizational growth, leadership. No, or maybe I can say I'm a team player. These I'm just giving you a hint as to how to write a career objective. All right, career objective for an MBA finance professional. My keywords are financial portfolio, taxation, investment, organizational growth, team player, market analysis. All right, so I'm just giving this now. All right, so this is what I want ChatGPT to generate for me. So it says aspiring to leverage my expertise in financial portfolio management, taxation and investment strategies to drive organizational growth, a dynamic team player with strong skills in market analysis and decision making, committed to delivering innovative financial solutions and contributing to the organization's success in a competitive market. What I want you to remember one more thing is that when you are using ChatGPT, you should avoid the word my and I. All right, so this my is there here. This my is there. I do not want the my. So I say give the above without my. So it has given the career objective without the word my. aspiring to leverage expertise in financial portfolio management, a dynamic team player with strong skills in market analysis, all of this. Okay, so again, you should remember that when you're writing a career objective, you should avoid I and my. So this is a career objective for a MBA finance guy, MBA finance professional. Let me say career objective, MBA marketing. So I should know my keywords. My MBA marketing could be campaign management, campaign management, brand. You can just excuse my typos. Brand strategies, campaign management, brand strategies, consumer and client management, digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing, or for that matter, I can say SEO. At the same time, I'm a team player. I am creative, creativity and innovation. Because as a MBA marketing guy, these are the qualities that I possess. And out of box thinking. So it gives you a career objective to contribute expertise in campaign management, brand strategies, consumer and client management, and digital marketing, including SEO, to drive impactful business outcomes. A creative and innovative professional with strong team collaboration skills and a passion for out of the box thinking to develop and implement strategies that enhance brand visibility and customer engagement. Sometimes chat gpt will give you career objectives which are a little too lengthy. I'll just teach you how I can change this to something that is a little more crisp. So I say, give a bridged version of the above, version. All right, if I can say a bridged version, or I can say give me a shorter version of this. So it will give you an abridged version of this. See, it has just given me an abridged version. Those 4 lines, 5 lines have become 2 lines. To leverage expertise in campaign management, brand strategies, and digital marketing to drive brand visibility and customer engagement, combining creativity, innovation, and a collaborative approach. That is my abridged version. I suppose I don't like this. I don't like this. I may want to say I want more. All right, I just say more. Okay, so if I say more, ChatGPT is giving me one more. Suppose I say, give me two more. It will give you two more. You can take which one you want. So you can kind of give your inputs like this and get one career objective for yourself. Suppose now, if ChatGPT knows me so very well, if I say, give a new career objective for Shazia Sait. I had not used learning and development anywhere. I had not used instructional design anywhere. I had not used content development anywhere. I use the software so many times. I've used it so many times. It knows me. So I've says give a new career objective for Shazia Sait. It says to inspire growth and innovation as a dynamic leader in learning and development, leveraging extensive expertise in soft skills, instructional design, and content development, committed to fostering holistic development, empowering individuals through impactful training programs, driving organizational excellence with a focus on strategic goals and transformative learning experiences. So this is a new career objective that ChatGPT has given me. I can still want more, get more. If there is anybody in the group who would want me to write a ChatGPT career objective for you, let's try one for you. Let's try one for you. Anybody in the group would want me to write a career objective for you? Let's try one. Anybody from the group?
Yes, ma'am. For me,
Okay, Prachi. Tell me about yourself, Prachi. Tell me a little bit
ma'am,
about yourself.
I have done diploma in architecture. Now I am pursuing myself in civil
Okay.
engineering BTech
Diploma in
architecture assistantship.
architecture,
Assistantship.
assistance. Okay, forget all those bad spellings. Okay, my spellings are not bad. I'm just hurrying. Yeah. Then
No, very ma'am. Now I am doing degree in civil engineering.
currently pursuing degree in
Civil
civil
engineering.
engineering. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What else? Tell me a little more about you. What kind of a job are
I
you looking for?
I am looking for design purpose jobs like I know AutoCAD, I know Revit softwares. So I want jobs on these type of softwares.
AutoCAD softwares. Then
Revit,
give me the spelling.
R I
R I
V E T.
V E T. Uh,
This ma'am, Revit is also a software.
okay.
Yes.
Um, looking for jobs involving these. Give me a little bit about your personality.
Now, ma'am,
Give me a little bit about your personality. What kind of a personality you have, Prachi?
ma'am, जैसे now I am living in Chandigarh
Okay.
and studying the in living in hostel and studying in Chandigarh.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So can we say an outgoing professional, we can say an outgoing professional, keen keen detailing, um, innovative, creative. So you are all these jobs are to all this AutoCAD, the Revit, and all of
Yes,
these
ma'am.
jobs are where, in civil engineering or architecture?
Ma'am, these are both in civil also in architecture also because this is used for design purpose. These softwares.
Okay, make it make it sound aligned. Okay. Now, you tell me whether this is okay for you. Otherwise, we'll see how best I can help you with this. To secure a challenging role as a designer, leveraging expertise in AutoCAD, Revit, and other design software to create innovative and detailed architectural solutions. As a creative and outgoing professional with a strong foundation in civil engineering and a keen eye for detail, committed to delivering exceptional designs that align with client needs and industry standards.
Yes, ma'am. It is very good.
It is
Thank you.
very good. All right. Now I'll tell you what I don't like. Okay. I don't like words like secure. I don't like words like challenging. Okay. And I don't like that word leverage also. It will keep giving you, if all of you start using ChatGPT, these are the common words that ChatGPT will use. So what I will do is, for Prachi, what I will do is, I will say replace the word secure, challenging. Okay, you replace the words secure, challenging, and make it sound um, better. So change, pursue also. Yes. It says to contribute as a designer by leveraging expertise in AutoCAD, Revit, and advanced design software to craft innovative and precise architectural solutions. A creative and detail oriented professional with a strong foundation in civil engineering, dedicated to delivering exceptional designs that exceed client expectations and uphold industry standards. So, Prachi can take this. All right,
Yes,
Prachi
ma'am.
can take this, career objective for herself.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. So this is Prachi's career objective. We have just done one. All right, we've just done one. I have about some 99 people, 99 participants there. So you should probably, I didn't know I had people from architecture also. I kind of help students. The people that I cater to, the people I'm catering to right now are MBA and MCA professionals. This was a new experience for me when I've written a career objective for an architectural and civil engineering student. Yes. That's nice. So that
Mm,
is how you will write a career objective for yourself moving forward. Otherwise, I will not be able to finish the session.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you, but if you guide something about MCA program, like some keywords, it will be very helpful.
I yes, for MCA also my PPT has stuff on the MCA, so I will just take you through the MCA also right now. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll take you through the MCA as well. So we know how to write a career objective. Okay, I'm moving forward from there. I've given you the sections and the order in which your sections will come, in which your information will come. Now, anywhere if you in anywhere in your resume, if you write
Yes, ma'am.
about me, if you have about me, I don't want
Yes,
you
ma'am.
to, yeah, I don't want you to write this about me. It's not a Tinder account.
Okay.
Okay, you'll not have about me. Instead of about me, it will be career objective. It will be career objective. I do not want the about me. So the about me will become career objective. See this about me that you have given, I don't want this. Nowhere in the resume you will write about me.
Okay,
You
ma'am.
write career objective. So in the career objective, now I told you that we're not supposed to use I and my. This is how I teach the students there. As a MCA graduate, I aim to leverage my strong foundation in computer science principles, software development, contribute to innovative and impactful projects. There is too much of I everywhere. I am taking this I off. Okay, I do not want the I. And this one for the MCA graduate, I do not want the I in the career objective. So the a career objective for for an MBA student, MCA student. This is the career objective for the MCA student. An MCA graduate aiming to leverage a strong foundation in computer science principles, software development, and network security. So this student that I wrote for, he was interested in network security, computer science applications, and software development, contributing to innovative and impactful projects in the tech industry. Passionate about using technology to solve real world problems, seeking a dynamic and challenging role to apply skills and knowledge in driving technological advancements and delivering high quality solutions. So for me, this is a little, I would say this is a little too long. Okay,
Okay,
what
ma'am.
will you do with this? Uh, you will go back to Chat GPT, and what will you do with this? What will you do with this? It's a little too long. So what will you do with this?
Ma'am, make it short,
Yeah.
rephrase it.
So you will say a bridge, ABRI, a bridge the above. So it has abridged the above. MCA graduate with a strong foundation in computer science, software development, and network security, seeking a dynamic role to apply skills in driving technological advancements and delivering high quality solutions. If you want to keep the lengthy one, you keep the lengthy one. If you want to make it shorter, you can make it shorter. So that is for, there is still a lot for the MCA students that is coming up. So that is your career objective. We've just looked at the career objective. Internships. You'll have internships. If you go back, you'll have internships. When you're writing about your internships and the projects, you will have the job title. Suppose I've done an internship. I'm an MBA finance and I've done an internship in EY. Job title will be finance intern. That's my designation. Finance intern. Company is EY. Location is Bangalore. Date of employment is June 2024 to July 2024. Bullet points that give my responsibilities, I will put them in bullet points. My internship, I will put them in bullet points. What were my responsibilities as a finance intern? So, job title, company name, location, date of employment, and bullet points detailing responsibilities. I do not want you to write paragraphs. The paragraph that you will write will only be your career objective. The rest will all be in bullets. ATS software does not understand tables. ATS software does not understand dense text. Text is very heavy text. So everything you need to bullet. So here also I have, but I will be bulleting my information. So if you have to talk about your internship, these are the details that you will give in your internship. Education. Yeah, education will be in the chronological order. If it is in the chronological order, Prachi will write about her civil engineering degree first. Below that, she will write about her architectural diploma. Okay. Below that, she will write about her if she has a graduation, all right, or if it is just her 12th standard, 12th, and below that will be her 10th. If I have to let me give you an example of an MBA. The MBA will come first. Below that will be the BCom or the BBA. Below that will be the 12th, and below that will be the 10th. So it will be in chronological order. The most recent degree, the most recent and highest qualification will come first. So it is in the reverse order. What you're doing currently, before this, what you did, before that, what you did, and before that, what you did. So it is degree earned. Now, this is will your education qualifications will not come in a table. It will come in bullets. Educational qualifications. Suppose I say MA. MA English, institution name XYZ, location Bangalore, graduation date, month and year. Suppose I say July 2024. Relevant coursework, if I have, I may want to put that relevant coursework. That I have done for MA. For BA, again I will write Bachelor of Arts, institution name ABC, location may be Mysore, graduation date may be July 2020, and relevant coursework if I have any. So that section I've done for MA, one section I've done for BA, one section I'll do for 10th standard, one section I'll do for 12th standard, one section I'll do for 10th standard. So educational qualifications I will give in chronological order. Skills, I do not want you to look at skills. I don't want you fill up your resume with skills like you'll put skills there and you'll say time management. You'll put skills there and you'll say leadership, team player, hardworking. I don't want you to put that because those are not uh, recruiter says that they are filling up the resume with these skills because they don't have anything else to put. How will I believe that you have time management? You don't have time management. You should be able to manage yourself. You cannot have a skill called time management. How will I know that you're a team player? You think you're a team player, but maybe you may not be able to get along with people. So I do not want you putting skills there until and unless now I have skills of instructional design. All right, that is my competency. Instructional design is my competency. Implement facilitation skills is my competency. I can put that facilitation skills. I can put the instructional design as my competencies. I've reached a certain place in my career where I can very confidently put that. I can put communication skills as my one of my skills. I can put that because there is proof of all of that. But then, as freshers, as people who are just starting off jobs, how will you prove those skills? So let's not look at skills right now. So for the MCAs, you can put technical skills. You can put Java, Python, C++, JavaScript, HTML, or you can put if you think you have the mobile application development skills, you can put Android development, iOS development. If you have software development, Agile, OOP, API, network security, firewalls, network protocols, cyber security principles, cloud computing, if you think you know cloud, Google Cloud Platform, AI and machine language, if you know all this is all new. The AI and machine language is all new. Or for that matter, if you know simple things like troubleshooting, debugging, technical documentation, version control systems, you can put these technical skills. For an MCA, you can put technical skills. I don't want you to put soft skills. I want you to put technical skills. Yes, you have the skill, you put it there. skill related to my work, I told you, no, facilitation skills. I will put instructional design. So skills which are like Prachi said, the AutoCAD that she uses, those are her technical skills, that softwares that she uses. So there she can mention um, uh, familiarization, or she's good at using these softwares. There she can mention that. Certifications, if applicable, if you have earned certifications. This boy who brought his resume to me, he had done some certifications from Coursera. If you've done some certifications from Coursera, from Udemy, from there is this other platform, Swayam, NTPL. These certifications, maybe a certification in Java. There are other names of yes, suppose you are a certified ethical hacker. Suppose you have done a certification in Python development, Python developer. Suppose this is most popular now these days, certified artificial intelligence practitioner. I may want to do it, but then I don't think I have the background to do a certified artificial intelligence practitioner's certificate. Certified web developer. If you have all these certifications, you can mention these certifications, certification name, which organization has issued it, and when did you earn this certification. So going forward, awards and honors. Awards and honors, wherever you have got a prize, the first prize, the second prize, the third prize, wherever you have got a prize, you will write about it in bullets. Now let me give you an example. Secured the first prize for a paper presentation at XYZ University, um, or secured the first prize for a paper presentation conducted by XYZ University in December 2024. That is secured the first place. I've got another first place, maybe for a debating competition. Bagged the first place for a debating competition conducted by ABC University in November 2024. I've bagged the first place, I've secured the first place, awarded the first place for an elocution competition conducted by EdiGlobe in maybe Jan 2025. So that is how I will bullet my awards. That is how I will bullet my awards. It can be 2 awards, it can be 3 awards, it can be 10 awards. Ensuring you have space on the resume. If you think you have very little space on the resume and you will not be able to put everything there, put only the most relevant and only the most happening awards there. The rest of the information you can keep with you. Suppose you've put about some 2 awards there, you keep information about 3 awards, and then say, sir, I have not mentioned on my resume, I've also got the first prize for this competition. I also have been chosen for a tournament, for a cricket tournament, a district cricket tournament or a state cricket tournament. I've not mentioned that. But then again, I just wanted you to know that I also believe in sportsmanship, etc. So that's where you will talk about, when you're talking about your awards and honors, you will connect your awards and honors to the skills that you have. So if you were selected as a captain for a tournament at the district level, they would have seen your leadership skills. They would have seen your people skills. They would have seen how well you gel with people, how well you can delegate, and how well you plan to make plans for your success, etc. So you need to align your awards and honors to your strengths and say, these are my strengths, sir. I was awarded this prize. If I say I got a first prize for debating competition, I'm indirectly telling you that I have good communication skills. So I will align that to my communication skills. So I've got good I will not say I got excellent communication skills. There's no word like excellent. So there's always hope for improvement. So I can say I got good communication skills, sir. You would be able to see that I've bagged a lot of prizes for elocution and debating competitions. When it comes to the mic and when it comes to speaking, I love interacting with people. I love talking to people. Communication is my strength and communication is my forte. So I will connect all of that to my awards and honors. This is what I told you. I did talk to you about your certifications. Volunteer experience. Volunteer today, organizations are looking for people who are into social service. Corporate social responsibility is a very important thing today. And if you have if you have done any volunteer service, maybe you have attended a blood donation camp, participant of a blood donation camp, or organized a blood donation camp, organized a visit to the old age home, or for that matter, conducted conducted free classroom sessions for the orphanage in the city. You have to put the date, you have to put the name of the orphanage, and you'll have to put whatever you have done as such in bullets. Again, bullet points detailing your responsibilities. And again, if you do not have any volunteer service, if you are not a social worker, you do not put that section only. There will be no section in your resume which says volunteer service. There will be no volunteer service. There will be no volunteer experience there in that that particular resume. So that entire section will go missing from your resume. But people who are closely connected with Rotaract, closely connected with NCC, NSS, they'll have a lot of volunteer experience to put. Projects, the MCA students will have a project title. In one line, you briefly describe your project title. What is your project about? You can just say mobile application, mobile development, and mobile development application, whatever you call it. The tools and the technologies that you have used, maybe just in that one bullet or two bullets. The rest of it, you keep to talk about it. You cannot have pages and pages of it. Or if you cannot write half the page about your project. You just give details in one line, and then you will elaborate it when he asks you, Shazia, what was your project title? And what, give me a little brief description about it. What were the technologies and tools you used there? So then, yes, when Prachi is asked this question, Prachi will say, I used Rivet, or I used AutoCAD for that architectural design, etc. So she will just put the tools that she has used and the project title of hers. So what when you are formatting these resumes, you need to ensure that you do not use any graphics. Do not make it look colorful. No, it should not look colorful. Use a very simple layout, use keywords, and you have to save your document as a Word doc or a PDF, so that it is your alignment is in place. You need to include extracurricular activities. I did mention to you that you need to include extracurricular activities. I've given you where it will come, the extracurricular activities. And again, when what are these extracurricular activities? Anything and everything that is academic and athletic, sports also will come under your extracurricular activities, where you have participated but not won a prize. Suppose I told you, secured the first prize for a debating competition at XYZ University. I will put that in my achievement section. Secured the first prize for a debating competition. I will put that in my achievement section. I will put the same thing in my extracurricular activities, saying that participated in a debating competition conducted by XYZ University in October 2024. The same thing, I can suppose, I don't have anything much to show on my resume. I will I will put both of that. I will show it in the extracurricular also, where I participated, and I will show it in the achievements also, where I have participated and won. So you can I may not want to go detail into this as to where you can put your extracurricular activities. See, somebody, extracurricular activities, he's the president of the business club. Two bullets, he has said what he has done there. He has organized weekly meetings, coordinated events and workshops of great speakers, guest speakers. The second thing is, he is member of the university debate team. What has he done? He has participated in national debate competitions, and he has developed strong skills, strong communication skills. So this was your extracurricular activity section. General words that I want, or that I may want you to use, is words like achieved, managed, developed, led, designed, implemented, created, improved, facilitated, directed, executed, initiated, coordinated. These are the general action words. Achieved the first prize, managed a team of 15 people, developed the software, designed the architectural solution, created an innovative idea, coordinated weekly meetings, facilitated training sessions, directed the team with operational information. So you need to make it look sound a little fancy by using these words. When you're writing a professional summary, we went back and we wrote an MCA graduate. So instead of just writing an MCA graduate, we can say a motivated MCA graduate, a results driven MCA graduate, a dynamic MCA graduate, an astute MCA graduate. So when you're writing your career objective, you can use words like this. When you're writing about your internship, managed projects, facilitated training, like I told you, implemented solutions, developed strategies, led a team. So this is how you will make use of these words. When you write about your education, again, I told you, you'll write about your education qualification in chronological order. You've achieved honors, you've earned a degree, specialized in. You will not write did my did. You will not write the. You will not use the word did civil engineering. You will say uh, completed BTech, or a BTech in civil engineering, the CE. So you will use words like graduated, completed, achieved, specialized in, focused on. You'll use words like that. When you're talking about skills, you'll just not write good at Java. You'll write proficient in Java, experienced with Revit, experienced with AutoCAD. If you have to put your skills, so skilled in Revit, knowledgeable in AutoCAD, knowledgeable in C++, knowledgeable in Java, Python, expertise in Java, expertise in Python, certified in artificial intelligence and machine learning, fluent in fluent in what could you fluent in, this is for a language, fluent in English, fluent in French. That's where you could use that. Certification, certified, licensed. You need to have a licensed ethical hacker, licensed ethical hacker, credentialed, authorized. These are words that you can use when you are doing your certifications. Awarded, recognized, honored, recipient of the award, distinguished, commended. These are words that will go in the awards and honors section. For the volunteer experience, volunteered, organized, participated in, contributed to, supported, assisted with. Examples by industry. So if you are in marketing, these are some of the keywords that you will want to use when it comes to your resume. SEO, I used digital marketing, I used campaign management, I used market analysis, I used brand management. You can use lead generation, etc. For finance, I used financial analysis. I used investments. I used risk management. Budgeting is there. Forecasting is there. Financial reporting is there. Auditing is there. Taxation is there. Trading is there. Stocks is there. All of that will come under the finance. So for the IT, the MCA, there is quite a lot because I did a very detailed session with them. Network security, cloud computing, IT support, troubleshooting, software development, system administration, network security, algorithm design, system analysis, web development, mobile application, programming languages, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is again one space where a lot of people would want to get into. Cybersecurity itself is a subject people teach. Cybersecurity, data structures, application testing, the OOP, the API, the agile methodologies, the version control, the technical documentation. These are all words that you can pick up, or rather, when you're putting down your skills, you can write all of this if you have. Full stack, team collaboration. Okay, team collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving skills, leadership skills. All these words you can use in your career objective as keywords to generate a career objective for yourself. The UX is very popular. The UI is very popular. The UI UX design, the UI design. It's very very popular. There are a lot of courses which are available, and then people are into. For sales negotiation, lead generation, sales forecasting, the words that you use in your careers, you need to pick that up You know that these are the common words that you have learned in your syllabus when it comes to marketing or finance or HR or business analytics or architecture or the civil engineering that you're doing. All of that, they have their keywords. You know what you're looking for. That's where I asked Prachi, what is it that you want to do? She said design. So I picked up the word design, looking for jobs in designing. I put that there. So I don't know her at all. I've just used a few keywords and I've generated a career objective for her. So if you know yourself very, very well, you can draft a beautiful career object for yourselves. For HR is easy. HR, again, for HR, you have talent acquisition, recruiting, compliance, workforce planning, HR strategies, employee engagement, sourcing candidates, job posting, offering negotiations, hiring processes, interviewing. All these are keywords for HR resumes. What you need to avoid. This is dense text. So, what do you think if you are not going to use the dense text, what will you use? This is a question for you. I want you to unmute and answer this for me.
Ma'am, we should use bullet points.
Yes, you should use bullet points. The same thing is written in bullets. Now, let me read this. Managed a team of 15 employees in the execution of daily operations, scheduling, task delegation, performance evaluation, enhanced productivity, 25% increase, collaborated, cross functional department, aligning goals across projects. The same thing I have written in bullets. Managed a team, developed 25% efficiency, collaborated with cross functional departments to improve communication. So, structured with bullet points is the right one. So these are how you would write about your internships. Maybe just write two bullets if there is a place. Just put in one bullet, and then you should be able to talk about it. You should be able to talk about your internship or your experiences. So achievements and accolades: received outstanding intern of the year, increased sales, published an article. All these are your achievements and awards, which you will write in full sentences. Just do not write outstanding intern of the year, increased sales, led a team, published an article. Can you tell me what did you publish the article on? What is the subject or the title of that article? And when was it published? Where was it published? I want maybe details about that in your achievements and accolades. It's good to include school achievements. Sometimes there was a student who came to me with a resume. There is a lot of white space on that resume. I said, why there is so much of space in this resume? Ma'am, I don't know what else to put in here. When you give in a resume with a lot of white space, you're telling the recruiter that I'm empty. I don't have anything else other than whatever is being printed on this half page. So you need to sit back one day, go back to school life, think about whatever you have done in school. Maybe sometimes as we grow and evolve, maybe we stop participating when we are in college, etc. But then maybe you were good at school and then you're not so very good in college. So if you have some school achievements where you were a part of the debate competition or the choir or a singing competition, or you were part of the soccer team, some championships where you have demonstrated leadership and teamwork, put all of that there. And then align all those achievements to the skills that you have developed, to the skills that you have imbibed and learned. This I have taught you how to craft a career objective with ChatGPT. I have told you how you provide a context, how you get an initial draft, how you refine and personalize it. You remove the I and the my's, and then you ask for feedback. This is the input, the generated career objective. You refine it a little bit. And this is the example of a resume. So this was the before. This was what the student had come to me with, and this is the after. That yes, that is not the student. I have just picked up just one picture from somewhere, and I've just by default I've put that picture there. His name is not John Wick. But then look at the career objective. He's a BCom student. The career objective is there, the educational qualifications are there, the experience here is the internship experience. Again, he has bulleted whatever he has done in his internship. Leadership, he's a student leader in one of the clubs. So what does he do as a leader in the club? Again, he has his phone number there, the email ID, his LinkedIn profile, and he stays in Hebal, Bangalore. Additional courses that he has done is financial management in July 2024, and he's done advanced Excel in July 2024 again. Skills, he has technical skills, proficient in Canva, Microsoft Excel. And then he has written, what does he say? He says photo and video editing. Okay, those are his skills. Soft skills, he's mentioned some three. He can remove it if not required. Language is known. In your language is known, I want you to put English first. I want you to put English first. English has to come first, with all due respect to the regional languages that you speak. You may be very proud of the culture that you come from, but then English has to top the list. Second would be your mother tongue, or the language that you can speak actually very very well. And third would be the language that you can speak so. That is, you have to put the languages in the level of the proficiency, how well you know it. And then achievements, he's put his achievements there. Achievements could come up also, languages could come down. Achievements, and then hobbies, he says currently he says cooking. After that I cannot see because of the stop sharing button there. One thing that I'd like to advise you is, don't copy formats and resumes from peers and friends. I had twins in my class. Both the boys, they would wear the same clothes. They would even wear the same wristwatches. If the boys are wearing a wristwatch, if one is wearing a wristwatch with a brown strap, the other one would also be wearing the similar watch with a brown strap. Same shoe, same socks, everything. You will not be able to understand who's who. But then when it came to their resumes, both had different formats. Both joined different companies, both from the same family, same blood. Both joined different companies, both had different specializations, and both were different in terms of their skills, talents, knowledge, attitudes, habits. So don't copy. What I'm trying to tell you is, when twins who come from the same family get recruited in two different places and have different formats, then you should not be copying the format from a friend of yours or from a peer of yours who is in no blood relation with you at all. Choose one copy, choose one format for yourself, choose one resume template for yourself, which you think is appealing and which you think you can work on. Choose one resume template for yourself, ATS resume template from the website, and start working on it. That was for the e-certificate. And yes, now that I have the next maybe 10 minutes, anything that you would like to ask me, anything that you may want to know. Any doubts? Any doubts from today's session? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So anything that you would like to know?
No, ma'am.
Why was so everything is clear and everything is kind of now, now what is the next step? What is the next step that the classes will do or is about to do? What is the next step?
To make a good resume
Yeah,
for ourselves.
to make a good resume for yourself. And uh, now you need to go and look for one. You need to go and check the website for a ATS resume template. So some one of the templates which kind of aligns to your kind of personality, your kind of job. So you'll have to start looking for one. So you'll do that uh, after the session. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
just trying to get to the page. Yeah, 1 second, please. Just give me a minute. Just want to come to the page of. Okay. Yes, Krishna asks, is it important to attach a photograph on the resume? Now, see, if you do not want to attach a photograph on your resume, you will have to pick up an ATS format or template which does not have a photograph. There are jobs like, suppose I want to be a television anchor. My photograph is very, very important. If I want to be an air hostess, if I want to join the airline industry, the hospitality industry, or I want to join an industry where I have direct interaction with my clients, that's where your face is important. That's where your recruiter may want to see how you look, and your picture is important. And then otherwise, choose it. If you are not comfortable in putting a picture of yourself there, choose one which does not have a picture uh, preference, which does not have a space for a picture, and then you can go ahead without a picture as well. So that is my answer to that. Mohit, yes, you have a question. Please ask.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I have one question related to, like, it is mandatory to put the grades of the degree in the resume, or we can just
Now your grades again is left up to you. Suppose in your 10th you've got good grades. Your 12th was not so good. Your graduation was good. Your post graduation was not so good. Suppose you feel somewhere your grades are not very good. You need not put it. You need not put your grades there until and unless they are exceptional, like you are a gold medalist, or you have your project was selected out of those 1,000 projects that people submitted, or for that matter, you have a CGPA of anywhere. When you have a CGPA between 8 to 9, you can put that. Even 7 is okay. 7 to 7, 8, 9 CGPA, you can put that. If we are on borderlines, I'll advise you not to put that there at all. So when he talks to you, and then you can, if he wants to know, he will ask you. That's when, after he gives you the job, he usually takes a copy of your educational qualifications, your marks, and all of that. So when they talk to you, they when by the tasks they give you, by the kind of questions they ask you, through the technical questions, they understand how much you know. So those grades are actually not very important all the time.
okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes, anybody else? If you have any questions. Okay, if I'm not getting any questions right now, I'd like to end today's session uh, with my heartfelt gratitude and thank you to EdiGlobe you know uh, for getting me to do this session for them. It's a pleasure to be with you, students. It's a pleasure to share my knowledge and experience and help you refine and polish whatever you have put down in your resume. That makes a lot of difference, so that you can have better lives, you can have better jobs. You will not have that trouble of getting shortlisted or getting that interview call for yourself. So I'm glad to be a part of EdiGlobe as such, when I do these guest lectures and guest sessions for you. I hope to meet you sometime again in the future. Please take good care of yourself, and all the very best for a bright future with great, impactful resumes that you will go ahead and make for yourself.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're most welcome.